You know, I've seen the media go to very, very, very low places in the past, but this is probably an all-time low. As I am recording this, I'm hearing from all kinds of resources that Fox News and CNN are paying these school survivors, or were attempting to pay these school survivors off into promoting gun control, in trying to make this whole thing seem like that this was a gun problem or some shit like that. And as I've said before in many of my other videos, it's not a gun control problem, it's a people problem. But you can't ban people, so let's continue on with this stupidity of the media. And let's get down to the nitty gritty, into the things that I have found out with why these kids were offered money in the first place. First of all, why were they offered money? Well, the media wanted to blame guns, of course. So they offered these kids to get paid a little sum of money to read off of a script, practice a script, read off of it, and act like they're, sad and whatever. They were asking these school kids to read a fucking script, and I tell you right now, every single one of them told the media to fuck off. In fact, I would love to visit this school right now and do my own personal interview with these kids and ask them what the media was trying to get them to say, and their own opinions on gun control and what they personally should believe is the problem. And I'll say this again, it's not about gun control. It never will be about gun control, because gun control isn't the answer to this problem. The answer is regulation. And I'll continue to say regulation until these fucking people get it to the thick skulls that gun control isn't going to work, and it never will work. It's never worked at all. So these kids went to these other websites and claimed that, okay, well, the media has been trying to get us to sell our lives out for a little bit of money just to read off of a fucking script. That's pretty low. So what do? They get a YouTuber that's from the Florida area that just so happens to live in the city over, or whatever, wherever he lived. Got this YouTuber that, by the way, teaches people how to pretend, basically how to act, and how to pretend that you're in like a terrorist event or some shit like that, or something like a school shooting, for example. He has lessons on his channel, according to these resources. I don't know what the channel name is. I haven't bothered to look it up. But he's teaching how to act. And he has the nerve to show up on Fox News or CNN and say how horrific, or how gun control can stop everything, or some shit like that, and pretend that he was part of this incident that every single person in that school claims he was not. Okay, first off, this message goes to that YouTuber. Okay? I will find you and I will shut your channel down. You're not gonna make fun of this fucking event and make it all about you just because some kids got killed and now you're blaming guns for a people problem. Okay? This will never be your issue. And it never will be your issue. It's not your story. How dare you, actually? This is probably the lowest thing I've ever seen anybody do. Yet it's happening. Second, this goes out to Fox News, CNN, and every other news corporation that thinks this is a great idea. It's not. And if you think it's working, it's not, because everybody sees through your fucking lies. Or at least everybody should. The only people that isn't is anybody that lives in California. God knows that fucking state needs to get going. That being said, I'm just going to move on from the subject because there's something else I wanted to talk about. Ever since this shooting happened, or at least around the Georgia area, around the Atlanta metro area, it seems that Gwinnett County has been receiving a bunch of threats to their schools. Some moron decided to make a video of him loading up this semi-automatic pistol showing it on his fucking bed, him loading it and saying, such and such, you're next. Can't remember what the school name was, but it was showing a video of him loading the gun on his bed and saying, such and such, you're next. I'm just sitting there like, dude, are you asking to get yourself shot? Because that's how you get shot. By, not the police, but by the FBI. By the CIA, motherfucker. That's just pretty much how you get taken down. Honestly. And it's not just that. That was probably the most recent one. Another incident around Gwinnett or Fulton County about some threats to schools. I've seen the threat in Cobb County. I've seen a threat in Cherokee County. In Woodstock, actually. I've seen pretty much almost all around Atlanta. All around the Atlanta area. So, what is up with these fucking people? Why do they think that this is such a great idea? Are these people that fucking stupid to want to make some kind of a threat, make some kind of a fucking statement? Or do they think, oh, this is going to get me on the news. I see this guy do it, and he got famous instantly. I'm going to do it. And then get killed in the process and become a martyr. I'm going to say this as kindly as possible. Any form of terrorism, doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what country you're from. It doesn't matter what religion you worship or what your political views are. Terrorism is terrorism. And you're making a threat towards a school. Honestly, you deserve to be hanged. And that's probably the nicest thing I'll ever say. Because anything else is probably a little bit on the extreme. Because I'm thinking, well, terrorism is terrorism. It doesn't matter what kind of terrorism it is. You make it a threat, that's a terroristic threat. And that should be an instant death sentence. Any kind of terrorism should be an instant death sentence. It doesn't matter if they have a mental illness. Stop fucking saying that. It's not a mental illness. It's terrorism. Get it correct, news media. Just get it correct. Stop trying to plead insanity, whoever the fucking defensive lawyer is for that Florida shooter. Stop trying to cry insanity or mental illness or some shit like that. He's a terrorist. You should be crying, death sentence this motherfucker. He's guilty as hell. Give him the chair. I'll fucking shoot him for you. That's what you should be saying. How much does one bullet cost? Answer me this question. And if you do, I've just saved America. I just literally just saved America a shit ton of money. By buying a $200 handgun, doesn't matter what fucking make or model it is. One fucking bullet, which probably costs $10, give or take. No, I don't even fucking know. You know what? I'm just going to estimate it at around $5. $5 per bullet. $200, $205. That's how much you'd have to pay. $205. That's barely a dent in my paycheck. And you're telling me you don't want to do the death sentence because, oh, they're insane. No, they're a terrorist. And terrorists kill innocent people. Not insane people. Terrorists kill fucking anybody. Doesn't matter what your religion, doesn't matter what your color is, doesn't matter about anything. Terrorism is terrorism. And the only way to deal with terrorism is to kill it. Terrorism is those annoying barbarians in civilization. You think by banning, you think there's a way to ban, what's it called? Ban weapons in civilization? Do you think there's some kind of a way to ban any kind of weapons in the Civilization games? Do you know the reason why you can't ban weapons in any of the Civilization games? Because you can't. Barbarians will kill you, no matter who you are. Barbarians don't care who you are. They will attack you. That's who they care about. They care about killing you. That's what they care about. They don't care about anything else. And you have to kill them all, or you're going to get killed. You're going to have a very bad day trying to deal with those motherfucking barbarians because you refuse to take out their fucking encampment. You refuse to kill them. Oh, they're just nice old people. They won't do anything to me. Why are they attacking me? Honestly. If you think guns are the problem, you need to get out of this country. And to any terrorists out there, Consider this the only warning from America. Or at least those gun-loving Americans. Because there are some Americans that will decide to fight back other than try to restrain you. We are armed and we are ready. Some might not be as ready, and these events will continue. Doesn't matter where they happen. They will continue. Maybe we should fix the issue. Maybe we should, I don't know, train our teachers. Put guns in classrooms. Or put more security in schools. Put police officers or some kind of trained security in schools. What do you think veterans do? They don't do anything. Hire a fucking veteran at those fucking schools and they'll protect those kids. Have some kind of weapons training class in school. That's what we really need in these schools. Because if these continue to happen, how are these kids supposed to defend themselves? Oh, kids aren't supposed to defend themselves. So what? They're supposed to just die and get over it? I'm sorry, but in my belief, a child's protection comes first. And that doesn't start with gun control. That starts with protecting them with guns. Guns defend people. And that might be true that some guns were made for war. Well, most of the guns were made to defend. So use them as a defensive tool. Or do you not know what that sentence means? I'll let you think about it. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this little rant, please leave me a like and comment below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that little bell button so you get notifications on whenever I go live or upload a video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.